We're going over the famous Rialto Bridge here in Venice. This is the bridge that everybody wants to ride a gondola underneath. I can tell you it is super crowded. And right now I'm on the hunt to find what's called cicchetti, or at least really good cicchetti here in Venice. And I believe it's going to be on the other side of this bridge by the Rialto Marchetto. Okay, so I'm on the hunt for some cicchettis. I mean, I have walked about 5 blocks. It's a Sunday, so honestly, the cicchetti's not really looking the greatest. All right, here's somebody who's not happy. We're going to keep walking and try to find somewhere to sit and eat. Okay, so guys, after 2 hours, like I said, going to a couple of cicchetti places, I don't like the way they look. One thing about me, if the food is not good, I don't go near it. So I'd rather give you a decent review based on something that kind of looked good than to give you a review that I know is going to be horrible. So I'm in a very old, antique area of Rialto. You can go to Rialto Machado or Rialto, but I got to tell you, man, I'm really blown away by this area. But I haven't seen good cicchettis, and I've seen a lot of bars that have cicchettis. It looks like it's been out for like 8 hours. So instead, I did a reviews on some Google stuff that's happening in the area, and I found a place that's highly recommended. They got a 9.2 out of 10. That's pretty high of their food, especially their pastas. So I think what I'm going to do is go into this restaurant, because not only does the restaurant look great, but the ambiance is incredible. I'm going to show you right next to the canal here. It's a place right off the beaten path. I mean, you got to go down a little bit, called Trattoria La Rivetta, which means it's a restaurant right on the water. At Trattoria La Rivetta, in Venice, Italy, specifically the Rialto region, pasta is more than a dish. It's tradition. Try rich Bolognese slow-cooked with beef and wine, dive into creamy Alfredo, or taste a Roman classic Carbonara, egg, cheese, and pancetta. No cream needed. Authentic, unforgettable Italian. So the pastas are now ready. We have the carbonara, we have the grilled vegetables, which I always judge a place on their grilled vegetables. And we're going to start tasting this pasta, which looks absolutely fantastic. Okay, first thing we're going down with is the Bolognese sauce. Now, this was actually made with 3 types of beef, which is veal, pork. They use boar pork and also beef. So we got pork, veal, and beef here, and it was aged. What did he say? He aged the beef for is like dry aged beef, and then put it all macerated, and then here it is down the hatch. They weren't kidding when they said they finish it off with cold pressed olive oil, because that's the first thing you taste on your lips, especially when that pasta is first going down with the mouth. Really, really good flavor. I did add some grated Pecorino Romano cheese, which is a staple here in Venice. Seems like it's all table side, but Bolognese definitely gets high marks. Let's move on to the carbonara. Down the hatch with the carbonara, which is a delicate cream sauce pancetta, and actually I correct myself, because in Italy they don't use the cream sauce. They use butter, egg yolks, and pancetta. So they usually take the pancetta, they fry it with the olive oil, sometimes some garlic, but usually the flavor of just the pancetta, and then off the fire they add the egg yolks, and this is definitely a traditional carbonara. And good pastas really deserve one more try.
She's the problem.
Wow. When they make it with egg yolks, it's so much more flavorful. You can really taste everything going on in the pasta. It's not masked with all that cream. Food here is incredible. So we've tried the pasta bolognese. Pasta Alfredo was basically similar to the carbonara, but I'm going to take another hit of that right now. Now here is the Fettuccine Alfredo. This is made with cream. Italy definitely cooks pasta really, really good. al dente, which means to the tooth. This is tagliatelle pasta, which is usually good for about a 7 to 9 minute cook time al dente, because it's a bit of a thicker noodle. And don't forget to salt the water, the boiling water. Down here is a thin spaghetti, which is made with the carbonara. That cook time's only about 4 or 5 minutes. And we love the pasta al dente. This is certainly just absolutely exquisite. Now, look, finding a restaurant that has exquisite food is not really a daunting task here in Venice, but finding one that's got an excellent view, and that's equally important when you're going out to dine. Not only do you want the great food, but you want the great ambiance. This spot has got it both. Desserts are really not winners here, so I'm not going to review them, but man, the pasta was incredible, and the host, incredible too. If you get those two people that I've had, the woman, I think her name was Gelanato, I think her name was, and then the other gentleman in the front, they were just incredible hosts. But definitely come here for the pasta. You're going to love it. And I'm not going to stop here because I'm going for a gondola ride around this area of Venice, which is the Rialto region, where they've actually been here since the 12th century. This is the oldest area. How could you not take a gondola ride in the oldest area? We're doing it.